not ready yet. Oh, there we go. Now I can just get the link here. Oh, Jesus, I completely slipped my mind. That's why nothing was... Okay, I feel like a dumbass because I was looking at something I probably shouldn't have, so I'm not going to go into that. Let's just put it this way. It can get solved on its own. Cooler heads will prevail. Okay. So, just want to make sure everybody has the link that I sent it to. Let's see, what were we doing first? Yes, Rob? What question could you possibly have for me? Is it concerning your is it concerning your match tonight? Is that a problem? Because he offered you a beer and you refused because robots can't drink beer. About as close as it's gonna get. Okay, so... where is he? We'll go with the Streets of Rage 3 look. Why not? Alrighty, and I also saw that Flitter was here, so that's even better. Can't wait to get play-by-play of her actually trying to win her match tonight. I find it a small problem because I like Barney. Well, there's nothing wrong with liking Barney, but the only real issue that you have with Barney is just be careful. The man loves his drink, and if you can't drink with him, he's gonna get grumpy. Anyway, I should probably start actually broadcasting now and actually getting my big mouth flapping. Hello, all three of you, and welcome to XPWL Wednesday Night Whirlwind. Hopefully we'll get more viewers as we go on, but nevertheless, it's not going to stop this broadcast from happening. Our very first match tonight, our opening contest, is the new #1 contender for whatever title he chooses, and it will be Shiva versus his rival, Axel Stone. Of course, Shiva having his boss, Mr. X, in his corner, and Axel having Blaze Fielding, his fellow police officer, in his corner. And this is a deeply personal rivalry between these people. This will be a return match. They've already fought once before with Shiva picking the win up over Axel Stone. This will be the first time they've locked up since then. You may say it's fine, Rob, but if you can't drink it with him, he's going to get grumpy about that. That's the whole point. Barney is very easily tickable. Anyway, here we go with Shiva making his way down to the ring, probably from the crowd, as he usually does, coming up out of nowhere. Oh, alright. I didn't know your robotic body could handle drinking anything. Nevertheless, there's Shiva heading into the ring with his boss at his side. You know, something's kind of funny. I do remember seeing those guys backstage, and they were talking about something. But Shiva didn't sound too happy about it. Oh, gotcha. Deeply personal rivalry between these two, that's for sure. Again, if it wasn't for Axel taking down Mr. X's organization, they probably wouldn't even be they probably wouldn't even be here. Nevertheless, it didn't stop this match from happening again. They've fought once before, and Shiva pretty much cleaned Axel's clock. This will be a return match. Axel says he's pretty sure he can handle him this time. I'd like to see this. Then again, it doesn't really matter because of what Shiva has. He can challenge for any title he wants. You know, minus the Cruiserweight title, anytime he wants. So he's already got the keys to the castle here. He doesn't have anything to prove here. And Axel's fighting for nothing other than the sake of having a chance at Shiva one more time. One can only imagine how brutal this is going to be. Hey, Hannah. Alrighty. Shiva right out of the gate here with a STO. Picking up Axel off of the mat here. And whoa, what a set of strikes there. Axel didn't see it coming at all. Oh, goes right into the corner. Oh, Northern Light suplex. Very nice counter. One. No. Axel setting him up. Going for a brain buster. Shiva's head banging off of the canvas pretty hard there. Shiva's still going though. Oh, he went for something and Axel caught him. And no, Shiva counters the wrestling throw. Looked like he went for a German suplex. He couldn't get him over. And again, Shiva taking control of this match. Much like he was doing in their last encounter. Oh, what a knee lift. Axel taking Shiva and hitting him right across the jaw with his knee. Oh, hard DDT onto the canvas. And Shiva wants Axel to go. And looks like he's going to oblige here. Oh, a diamond cutter. Right into a pin. One. No, not even a one count. Shiva kicks out. The referee was a bit out of position there. Went for a spinning back fist. That didn't work. Oh, Shiva with a Uranagi. Taking Axel right off his feet, and he's measuring him. Setting him up. This looks familiar. Shiva's going in for the kill. Is he going to hit the final crash? Oh, yes he does. Right across the chin. 1, 2. And Axel kicks out. I thought it was over right there. He hit Axel right flush in the jaw with that buzzsaw kick. Looks like Shiva's saying he's got something else in mind. Went for something off the second rope. It didn't pan out for him, though. Oh, kick right to the solar plexus. And Axel now, off of the apron of the ring, down onto the floor here. Blaze trying to help her friend into his feet. Meets Shiva outside and throws him up onto the apron. Oh, what a boot to the head. These two definitely no strangers. These two have beaten the living hell out of each other in more ways than one. Especially in the earlier 90s. Oh, back suplex by Axel. As he works over Shiva, the back of his head and neck. Oh, and a body splash off the second rope. And Shiva might be in trouble here. Axel, overhead belly to belly. One of his signature attacks. And it looks like Axel's going to go for that spinning punch he's got. Oh, what a haymaker. That kid's got a hell of an arm on him. 1, 2, kid. Who am I kidding? And Shiva kicks out at 2. Axel working over Shiva here on the canvas. Going for the arm. Got him in an arm lock. Oh, twisting it around. Could have broken it there. As Axel now pulls Shiva up to a seated onto his knees. Shiva starts stirring. Axel was going for something. And both Shiva and him missed it. And again, another Uranagi by Shiva. Shiva taking a chance with that Uranagi and only a 1 count as Axel doesn't get him hooked in the pinfall. And trying for a head scissors, but Shiva gets his head out of it. Grabs him by the head, another DDT, and he's going to go for the final crash again. Axel's out on his feet here. Here it comes. Final crash, and down he goes. I think Axel's out. Then again, looks like it took a hell of a lot out of Shiva, too. 1, 2. I think Shiva waited much too long there. And I think Shiva's realizing it, too. He should have went for the pin earlier. pulling himself out to the apron. Now tope over the top rope. And, oh, a submission hold being applied to Axel here. Axel easily forces his way out of it. He's going for a cover here. One. Another one count. Mr. X looking on. He's barely even paying attention to it. One has to wonder what Shiva and Mr. X have been talking about since Shiva won that opportunity as a knee lift catches him right in the face. Or a knee drop, sorry. Went for a spinning kick and he missed. Shiva tried to kick and Axel countered it. Hip toss suplex. Axel working, grabbing a hold of Shiva, pulling him up off the canvas on a deadlift German suplex. But I think there was a rope break there. Oh! And Shiva takes a knee right to the face and a soda twist by Axel Stone. Axel's going for an exploder suplex, hits it perfectly. But it looks like he's wearing himself out here. He's crawling towards Mr. X, though. This might be a mistake, not even focusing on his opponent here. That might have been a mistake right there. And, oh boy. A backbreaker. Didn't expect that. I thought he was going to suplex him. Shiva's measuring Axel, and oh, another variation of the final crash, that spinning roundhouse kick of his. 2, and only a 2 count. And Shiva's getting frustrated. He should have been down. Shiva's pretty sure that he had this match won. Oh, and he goes off the top rope. It didn't work again. Shiva has tried 2 of his final crash variations, and he still couldn't get the 3 count here. As Axel's sitting here in the corner. Oh, and an STO taking Shiva off his feet. You gotta wonder what Axel was planning in the corner before he saw Shiva getting up. And Shiva's taunting. This is a little uncharacteristic of him. Tried to kick Axel. It didn't work. And oh my God, what a knee lift. Caught Axel right in the jaw. And, oh, a knee breaker. Shiva picking up Axel, dragging him over to the other side of the ring. Snapmare gets him down onto his back, or onto his arse. Hits him in the solar plexus, does Axel. And Axel's going to try to do that suplex again. It didn't work. Shiva was waiting for it. Shiva's going for the soda twist. Is he going to try the final crash one more time? And there it is, and down he goes. I think it's over. Shiva kind of measuring him there, making sure he was out. 1, 2, 3, and Shiva again. 2 contests, and Shiva walks out of here the winner on both of them. Axel just cannot get through Shiva. Shiva on a roll here, and he's got that #1 contendership thing as far as I know. He even took that haymaker from Axel and still managed to kick out. You see, only a 2 count. There's that buzzsaw kick, but we didn't get to see much of it. The replay was a little too quick on us. One's got to wonder what championship Shiva will be going for. He's announcing his, as far as I know, he's announcing his plans for what he's doing. I believe what we have next, we're not exactly... Unfortunately, it seems that we're never going to have a decisive thing with these two unless we put it down for good. Here we go. Now, a lot of us have been asking lately, is Luigi getting frustrated, or has he turned heel? Has he crossed that line? Has he gone bad? Well, we talked to Luigi earlier today, and he basically said he doesn't want to be a duplicate, a shadow. He wants to be his own. He had a chance at a championship. In fact, he's had multiple chances, but he couldn't get the job done. Now he's starting to doubt himself. He attacked Techno. As far as he's concerned, it was out of frustration. He's not so sure why he ended up attacking Techno after the match, but he understands why Techno attacked him at the house show the night before. So we're going to have a decisive match on this. If Luigi wins, he gets one last shot at Techno Jones's Cruiserweight title. And that'll be his last shot until he goes back to the end of the line. So Luigi has to win 2 matches to make it count. He has to win this match to get a shot, and then he has to win the title match to get the title, obviously. There we go. Again, like I was saying the last time we saw Techno Jones coming out with the Cruiserweight title, I honestly think having the title has been going to Techno Jones's head a bit. Then again, we're talking about 2 completely different situations here. We're talking about a champion who's, well, understandably a little high on himself, winning that championship and being able to defend it. But at the same time, you've got somebody who's been scratching and clawing to get as far as he did, only to be shot down every time. Yeah, I can understand the frustration too. But this has gotten a little bit more personal. As far as I'm concerned, this match is going to be brutal. It's no holds barred. So it's obviously not the title match. Here we go. Luigi's last chance at getting an opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship. This is literally his last chance. If he loses here, he goes right back to the end of the line where he's supposed to be. I'll admit, I feel bad for Luigi too, but I do not condone his actions at all. He shouldn't have attacked Techno after the championship match, and again, I'll even admit, Techno shouldn't have attacked Luigi on his way to the ring at the house show yesterday. I mean, they didn't even get the chance to start their match. And these two look ready to go. I can only imagine how this match is going to go. Again, it's gotten personal between these two. And Luigi opens up with a spinning neck breaker. And Techno, whoa. Luigi was picking him up, and by the looks of it, whoa! Techno Jones with a Spanish fly. A backflip suplex. And Techno's trying to get Luigi up onto his feet. Going for, oh no. He was going for, oh man. Luigi holding him in a very awkward position there. Surprised he didn't drop him. Oh! Techno Jones working on Luigi's arm. Kind of shades of what he was doing in their last fight. And Techno rolls to the outside. Again, this fight is no holds barred, so don't be surprised. Oh, a super kick from Luigi. If there's a possibility of weapons, or even a possibility of maybe fighting in the crowd, I'm not sure. Right now, we need to focus on this match. We need a decisive win on this. Techno's taking Luigi over to the turnbuckle, and a flying arm drag. Whoa, Techno went for a kick and he couldn't get it done. Luigi with a beautiful dragon suplex. Or underhook suplex, sorry. And now he works Techno's chin over with the rear naked chin lock. Right out here in front of us, actually. Luigi climbing to the second rope. And he's beckoning Techno to get up on his feet. Oh, kicking Techno right in the... Oh! Off the second rope, Luigi with a DDT. Very nice. I think he might have pissed off Techno Jones a bit there, as Techno goes for a pin after a sling blade and only gets a 1 count. Oh, and an atomic drop from Luigi. And Luigi trying to get the crowd on his side, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what direction he was taking, so I'm not exactly trusting his, Oh! What a codebreaker-like move there, only using one of his knees. He let Techno get to his feet. Oh, Shining Wizard. His variation, he calls it the Green Missile. 1, 2, and Techno Jones kicks out at 2, and Luigi visibly frustrated. Oh! Techno Jones getting his hamstring wrung out. And now he's giving shots to Luigi in the corner with his forearm. Oh, German suplex. Luigi landing right on the back of his head. Techno seems to be doing very well. Taunting Luigi. He even dabbed. Who even does that anymore? Luigi going for another neck breaker. And holding out the one leg for good measure. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. What the hell is that? Wait a minute. That's one of the members of the Revival. What are they doing here? He's going to attack Luigi. It's a no-holds-barred match. There's no disqualification. Techno Jones, I think, just got help. Techno Jones just got help from one of the members of the WWE roster. Oh, I think Luigi just lost this match. 1, 2, no, Luigi kicks out. Amazingly, Luigi was attacked, had his leg taken out from under him by one of the members of the Revival, of all people. Oh! And Luigi getting a couple clotheslines for his troubles and a super kick right to the side of his head. And Luigi kicking Techno in the head. And the two of them working over each other here. Oh! Luigi with a victory roll kind of move there. Not bad. First Vince McMahon, now a member of the Revival. What the hell is going on here? Oh! Techno Jones feeling a backbreaker for his trouble. I can't believe what we saw. Another WWE member coming out here and interrupting one of our matches. Oh, Luigi went for that Super Mario jump. What the? Now what's going on? Somebody else is coming out here. Who is that? That sounded like Mario's music, but nobody came out. No, this didn't work in Luigi's favor at all. I think it's over. 1, 2. No, Luigi kicks out again after taking a second detonation kick. He's going to do it again. Luigi has no idea where he is. Oh. He's out. He's got to be. 1, 2. And he kicks out again. All of these interruptions, and Luigi is still in the game. Oh, a gut stomp. Luigi, whoa, nice head scissor takeover. Oh, and there's that jawbreaker he used earlier. Luigi's measuring him. Oh, are we going to see it? Green missile! Kicked him right in the head. It might be over. 1, ref in perfect position, and a 2 count, and oh, Luigi, he's beside himself. He was that close this time. Oh. And Techno's not letting him have an inch. Oh, another suplex. And Luigi being pinned again here. 1, 2, and a 2 count as Luigi gets out of the pin. Oh, what a kick to the back. Luigi, if you want this title match, you need to earn it. Oh, you're not going to earn it laying on the match, or laying on the map. Mat, excuse me. Oh no, here comes that gut buster. Oh. Luigi hanging himself up in the ropes there on his way down. Oh, Luigi. Whoa, he went to pick up Techno Jones, and Techno Jones, he backflipped right off of his shoulders. Oh no, not another detonation kick. Oh, Luigi's done. Oh, there's number 3. There's no way. 1, 2, 3. And Luigi again has to go back to the end of the line and work his way back up. There's the first interruption there. I honestly think this wasn't fair, but remember, this was a no disqualification match. Anything could happen. But I gotta tell you, it seems awfully convenient that a WWE member came out to help Techno Jones. What a match. Still, give props to Luigi for his effort. Rob, the stipulation of this match was if he could not win, that he would go to the back of the line. Unfortunately, with a no-holds-barred stipulation, that means anything goes. A WWE member may have interfered in the match, but the fact of the matter is it's no disqualification. It doesn't matter who comes in on either side's behalf. Unfortunately, Luigi's just going to have to take his place at the bottom of the line. Don't fret too much. I have a feeling he'll make his way back up. Or there might be something that comes his way. Our next match coming up is going to be a tag team match. A lot of people in the crowd are saying Luigi had that match won, and I can't help but agree with the crowd on this one. Luigi did have quite a few opportunities where he could have gotten a 3 count there. The ref was out of position, or I will admit, Techno Jones has a lot of tenacity to be able to kick out of some of the moves he was stuck in. Give me a quick second, I have to find the March card so I can set this up properly. There we go. Here we go with our first tag team match of the night with a 10-minute time limit on it. We have the Hippie and Joe Macoculate, the High Times, versus Don Williamson and Lane representing the Yard Dogs. Of course, them having their other dog, Mr. Fatality, out on the outside acting as a manager. Please excuse me, I cannot speak very well tonight. Blah, 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 blah. My English seems to be broken! If anybody wants to try to clip that, I would really appreciate it. To be truthful, the Hippie and Joe haven't really been active all that much lately. You see, we want to get them more involved in the evening's festivities and probably get them into a couple of matches. But 9 times out of 10 when we find those two, they're usually toked out of their ass. So we could either send them out there that way, or we could send them out there that way. And that's what we're doing. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rob. Now, if you guys are interested in High Time's theme, simply go to YouTube and look up Dude Loves Theme and play it during the entrance, and you'll obviously see why it's the best entrance music for these two ever. Here we go. If you want to. Oh boy. These two have been vaping out here again. Good Lord, look at all of that. You never know, they have... Gotta admit, you would never ever see a hippie anywhere else with muscles like him. I'll give the hippie credit. He at least has enough muscle on him to be able to compete here. It's going to be interesting to see how they fare. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, these two were made for each other. Oh boy. They love to party. And here come their opponents. More than likely from the audience. Again, the Yard Dogs are a lot like the Shield. Then again, they're funded by only one member, and that's the big dog right there. Don Williamson has a lot of money, so he just basically privatized his own force. So here we go. Don Williamson and Lane, along with Mr. Fatality. And Lane is holding on to a championship that he's holding in another organization called the Great Lakes Wrestling. He's currently holding their world championship, the Great Lakes Heavyweight Championship. And he wears it with pride. One can only imagine if someday that gets defended in an XPWL ring, but don't hold your breath because the title doesn't belong to us. As we get ready, 10 minutes on the match, and the big man, Williamson, is starting with the smaller Hippie. I don't know if this was advisable. I would figure the Hippie and Lane would have been a better start out, but by the looks of it, the Hippie doesn't have a problem going after Williamson, and I'll give him credit for how small he is. He can really go. But when he's dealing with people that are a lot larger than him, hindsight is 20/20, I guess. As he gets dragged towards the opposite corner, the Hippie fighting his way out of it. Hippie, whoa, nice neck breaker. Oh, dives on top of Don Williamson and feeding him shots. The Hippie came out here to fight tonight. Must have interrupted his high time. Here we go. Oh, double axe handle misses. Williamson tries to pick up the Hippie, and the Hippie rakes Williamson's eyes. I don't think that was a very good move. Oh, but they're going at it. They're really putting on a fight here. I didn't expect the Hippie to be able to go with Williamson like this. Oh, hammers him across the face. I'm impressed with the Hippie being able to keep up with Williamson. Williamson is 6'10". He's almost 300 pounds. The Hippie is just shy of 210. Oh! So he's yielding a full 100 pounds at least. And here we go. Uh-oh. What the hell are they doing? Whoa! A Hurricane Rana into a power bomb. It takes a lot of skill for a guy of his size to be able to pull a Hurricane Rana, even from the top rope. And Lane going up to the top rope, going for an elbow drop, and he misses. And the Hippie trying to work over Lane here. Puts him in the corner. And oh! I thought it was going to be a reverse DDT, but he dropped him neck first right onto his knee. The Hippie going to the corner here. I think he's trying to tag out. Oh. Lane very close and... Oh! Oh, both of them go soaring over the top rope here. They're right out in front of High Times' corner. Oh! Lane working over the Hippie's leg. I didn't expect to see the two of them go soaring over the top rope like that. Oh no. Suplex? No. Inside cradle, but there's no pins on the floor. They need to get back in there. They're up to 4. They're going to get counted out at this rate. Oh, jawbreaker. And Lane falls back against the apron. Leg drop. We're up to 5. Oh my god. Leg drops and knee drops. The Hippie really trying to mess up Lane's face. Lane gets thrown back into the ring as the Hippie crawls in after him. The Hippie is on a roll here. I'm impressed with how much he's willing to go tonight. He hasn't tagged out once, and he's still going. He's taking both of them on. I did not expect this at all, especially out of the Hippie. Where did this aggression come from? Oh, neckbreaker from Lane. And the Hippie's crawling towards his corner. Lane's not going to let him go, though. Oh, he might not have a choice. But the Hippie's not tagging out. What does he do? Oh, went for a DDT and Lane forcibly removing him. Lane picking him up for a power bomb here. No, not just a power bomb, it's a crucifix. Sit out, power bomb. Right into a pin. 1, 2. And the hippie barely gets up at 2. And it was almost 3. For how much of a roll he's been on, that really sidelined him there. Uh-oh. Oh, DDT, and the hippie is on the wrong side of the ring, and I think he just got busted open. Jamaco's trying to get in there, and he breaks up the count at 2. Oh. And Williamson and Jamaco are still in the ring fighting here. And oh God, a crucifix sit-out power bomb on Jamaco too. Draping hippie up in the ropes. They've really cut the hippie off here. Jamaco's out on the floor. The hippie's in major trouble. He's got nobody to tag. Snapmare. He's just letting him sit there. Jamaco, I don't know where the hell he is. You would figure he would be back up by now, but he took one hell of a power bomb, and at 420 pounds, hitting the canvas that hard, you gotta figure that probably knocked him for a loop. I think I can see him getting up on the other side of the ring. I think he's heading back to his corner as Lane kicks the hippie right in the head, and hippie answers back with an elbow. Oh! Interesting set of Russian leg sweep combo here. The hippie bleeding pretty profusely. He really needs to get to his corner, and Lane is not going to let him get there. 4 minutes left in the match and counting. This has been practically all hippie, and he is getting just slaughtered here. Oh, man. They're just stomping a mud hole in the hippie. The hippie is not going to be able to come back from this. He is getting the absolute... Oh, my God. He's getting the crap stomped out of him. Oh, no. What are they doing? Oh, drop kick into the corner. I don't think the hippie knows where he is. 1, 2, and the hippie kicks out at 2. I can't believe it. The hippie getting up, measured. Oh, oh, Williamson went for a spear, and the hippie countered it into a DDT. Hippie, what are you doing? You need to get to the corner and make a tag. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, going after Williamson's arm. He's got a real chance of making a tag here, or at least he did have one. Jamaco desperate to get into this match. And the hippie, oh, neck first into the turnbuckle. Good God. The hippie, it's been literally all match. The hippie has not tagged out once. He's taken the most punishment out of anybody in this match. And it's mind-boggling that he's still on his feet. Or at least he was. Oh, a power bomb. The hippie is desperately trying to mount some kind of an offense. Oh no. Picks him up. Small package power bomb. Jamaco right there. The hippie can make the tag anytime, and he's refusing to do it. What is he doing? Jamaco is literally right in front of him, and he's not doing it. Oh no. Not the giant swing. On top of everything the hippie's gone through, now we're going with a giant swing? Oh my God. I don't see the hippie coming out of this. Going for a cover. It might be over. 1, 2, and Jamaco interrupts the count. He's trying to get out of the ring. Oh, and Lane just chucks him over the top rope. The hippie still in the ring on his own. Jamaco back up onto the apron. The hippie going for a submission. That didn't work. He couldn't keep him hooked. Is he going to tag or what? There's a tag. And here comes the big man, Jamaco. But he's only got about 44 seconds left in the match to make an impact. If he's going to do anything, he better make it count. Oh, 35 seconds and counting. I don't think we're going to have a decisive win here in 30 seconds. Jamaco throwing Lane into the corner. That didn't work so well. 19, 17, 16, 15, 14. And the match is counting down to the last 10 seconds. Oh, man. Are we going to get an end here? 5, 4, 3, 2. No, the match is ending. We have a time limit draw on our hands. Still, what a match for a 10-minute draw. That was pretty good. Looks like we're going to have a rematch between those two at some point. Those two teams actually tore the house down here. But I gotta ask, why did it take the hippie the entire match to tag out? That doesn't seem right at all. However, here comes one of our other main events tonight. Still to come, we will be having Robroman in a non-title match taking on Barney McFarlane. We have the XPWL Women's Championship with Cynical Flitter taking on Magic Mare, defending the title against Magic Mare, I should say, the #1 contender. Are you just gonna keep asking me that question? Here we go. Wrath and Ruin of the Eternal Savages taking on the current XPWL Tag Team Champions, Francois and Louis, the Ryujo brothers. Thankfully, with the restored, nice, wonderful XPWL Tag Team Championships that do not have that freaky-looking clown on the front end of the medal. And Rob, what are you complaining about? It's not like it's a title match. If it was a title match, I think you'd be in a lot more trouble. Because all the more reason Barney would have to knock you out. Call it friendly competition. Also, remember you're the champion of the super heavyweight division. The very same super heavyweight division that Barney is a part of, and he wants that belt just like everybody else does. It's just unfortunate you have to be the one holding it when he wants it. Also, I'd like to point out that we're up to 12 viewers on this broadcast, and I think that's the most we've gotten. I think that's a new record, so woohoo, guys!
Tell your friends! Let them know what's going on in this awesome show, man!
Oh, we've got people in the locker room talking to each other. It sounds like Flitter's calling Rob scared. Rob clearly is saying that he's not. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Wrath and Ruin finally getting a chance at the Tag Team Championship. This will be their first go at it in a long time. Well, technically you don't share a locker room. Champions actually do get their own, though. Just gonna make that clear. Champions in our league get to dress in their own dressing room. The others, depending on the situation, they can dress with each other, or they can find a place in the arena to change. We really don't care. As long as they're comfortable doing that, they have no problems here. Besides, it's not like champions can't invite people into their dressing rooms. It's not preferential treatment. Champions should be treated a little bit better. They're representing the company. Here we go. The Ryujo brothers not wearing the championship titles. We have one of the belts suspended up above the ring. All they got to do is pull it down. Within reason, Flitter. I must have mentioned that we were up to 12 viewers. We lost 2 of them.
Oh, joy. Come back, we have candy.
No, I'm just kidding. Ryujo's getting ready. Here we go. We all know what this is about. Those beautiful, beautiful Tag Team Championship titles. Absolutely gorgeous. Here we go. The rules of a TLC match are simple. You can use tables, ladders, chairs, or whatever you can get your hands on. The object is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship to become the champions. That's all Wrath and Ruin have to do. XPWL stands for the Extreme Professional Wrestling League. Oh. And Wrath, and I believe that's Louis on the floor. I might be wrong, though, as Ruin and Francois are locking up inside the ring. And a table's coming into play right off the bat here as Louis is bringing it into the ring, but he left it in there. And he's trying to lure Wrath back in. And Wrath, oh, back suplex. And Louis removing a turnbuckle pad. That might come into play real quick. It just might. Louis clearly trying to take him over there while Ruin with a suplex on Francois. And Francois answers back with a wrestling takeover slam. Oh, what a chop. And he's tying Wrath up in the tree of woe is Louis. Oh, what a knee lift. Completely took him off his game there, and a punch to the head. And Louis is down. Ruin the first to hit that table. And by the looks of it, oh! And Ruin goes right through the table through an exploder suplex. Speaking of suplexes, there's a front suplex on Wrath, who now turns his attention to Louis. Or is that Francois in the ring? I lost track of which one is which right now. If anybody can actually spot the differences between Francois and Louis, They're very, very observant. See, it's one thing to see which one is which. It's another to see once you've actually identified what the differences are. Oh my God! What a cutter! An airplane spin right into a cutter. I don't know if it's Francois or Louis that took that, but wow. Cameroon is so far is the most accurate, but now I've got to ask them another question. Okay, which one has the lighter hair, Francois or Louis? Ruin is going up the ladder here. Ruin's got a hold of the tag titles. He might be taking them home. Oh, and Raph. Oh. Raph with a suplex. And Raph is making sure that neither of the Ryujo brothers are going to stop them. No, it's over. The Savages just took the titles away from the Ryujos. I'm surprised at how quick that went, but look at that. I think we'd have to check one of the Ryujo's feet. If you got a good look back there, you would have noticed his legs came down on the ladder. And Ruin holding up the Tag Team Championship belt. They have rightfully won the Tag Team titles as are the rules of the match. That went a lot quicker than I expected, though, I gotta admit. Aha! Our next match is pitting Machine versus Drunken Scotsman. That's very kindly of you, Rob. We'll see if you're going to be able to invite him to go drinking after this, or if your jaw is intact. Just a warning, Rob. That bloody set of knuckles. He's hurt himself knocking people out. I love that. Excuse me, but what the heck? No problem, you haven't gotten to the two main events yet. We've gone through quite a few matches. I apologize, everybody. I'm going to add another match before we get to the two last main events. I have neglected to put the women into any of the matches tonight, so just because we're going to be having a main event for the international title inside the prison yard, or the Hell in a Cell for other people, we're going to have a women's prison yard match. It's not about Barney hurting himself. It's just the amount of force that he puts into his striking. Trust me. Okay, remember how badly you decimated Violence by dropping the back of his head onto the ladder, Rob? Barney knocked him out in one shot. Here we go. The Terminator of the XPWL getting ready to take on the Drunken Scotsman, a real staple point of the XPWL. He's been there for a long time and has knocked out people left and right. Oh, I'm sorry YouTube's commenting section for streams sucks so much. I do not understand it any more than you guys do. But still, let's get ready for a fight here. Let's see if the drunk can smash a machine into submission. Here comes the big guy. One has to imagine if Barney is actually ticked off with Rob today, or just at the... let me put it this way. Basically, with how these two have interacted so far, I'm not exactly sure if Barney is pissed off with him or intrigued at the factor that he gets to fight something like him. Both of them sizing each other up, and Barney going to work already on the machine with a double axe handle. Barney taking his striking seriously. He's really opening up on Rob here. I don't think Rob was expecting Barney to be able to hit so hard. That didn't stop him long. I do not want to look up that kilt of his again. Rob with a back elbow strike. Oh, and Barney hits him right in the chin. He has no problems hitting that steel head of his. Open fist shots and everything, and there's a claw applied to Barney's shoulder. Barney can't shake him off. And Barney picks him up and chucks him over. That's 640 pounds. He just lumbered over his shoulder like that. Oh! And Rob grabbing Barney by the neck and picking him up with a choke slam. Like I said, it's steel on flesh here, but I'm actually surprised at how this is going. Barney with a kick right to Rob's head. And Rob answers back with a punch to the gut. These two are fighting tooth and nail, and Barney headbutts Rob. And, oh, Rob with a back body drop. I can't believe Barney just headbutted Rob. Rob with a military press slam. He's picking Barney up and actually picking him apart here. It's the first time in a long time that Barney's actually dealt with somebody with this kind of strength. That doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. I mean, Barney's won and lost his share of fights. Oh! Plus, he's fighting against a machine while he's already 3 sheets to the wind. I'd say that's pretty impressive, just to say the least. Rear naked chin lock. You can't see Barney's face. It's covered in his hair. Barney pulling him off. Punches him in the gut. Punches him in the jaw. And Barney's got a hold of Rob right by the throat there. And oh, what a slug right to the stomach. And Rob's feeling it. Rob felt that strike. Uh-oh. Barney measuring him. Is he going to knock him out? Oh. Oh. Hard shots. Just, oh. What a shot. A hard uppercut catching Rob right in the chin. And Rob kicks out at 2. I'm surprised at that. I thought he was out. I saw the lights in his eyes dim for a moment. And Barney picking him up, 640 pounds, up off the ground, deadlifting and throws it around with a gut-wrench suplex. This drunk is special. I wonder if Sonica drinks with him. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Inverted full Nelson slam. And grabs Barney by the head with a claw slam. The same claw slam he used on Violence. Will this be it? 1, 2. And Barney kicks out at 2, and Rob can't believe it. He would have figured that would have put him out for sure. Rob going pretty agile here. Look at this. Wow. That's a lot of speed behind a machine of that size. That's a locomotive running you over there. I gotta tell you, it wouldn't be the first time Barney's felt a car crash. He's probably crashed more than enough of them. Grabbing Rob by the stomach again. Is he gonna hit it? Or he's grabbing him by the throat and punching him in the gut. Rob is in real trouble here. Actually, I'm a little surprised by that, too. You would figure the amount of weight in the ring right now would be more than enough. All that power, all of that weight. And Barney is going to try to knock him out again. He's really sticking to those body shots. And there's that right. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Rob kicked out barely. Barely. Barney can't even believe it. He thought he knocked that robot for a loop. And it turns out Robro Man is still ready to go. Oh! Hammer shot right across the chest. He's trying to get... Oh! Putting all his weight down on Barney's lower back here. Trying to take his vertical base away from him. And he's picking him up. Terminating spike. No, a power bomb. 1, 2. And Barney kicks out at 2. He tried to kick McFarlane, and McFarlane grabbed a hold of his leg before it could happen. Here we go, a snapmare. And Barney leveling Rob right in the head. Just using his fist. He's going to go for that gut punch again. That midsection strike. And Rob barely getting back up to a knee here. And Barney's got him in the corner. Or, in the ropes. Nope. Went for a strike, and Rob actually got out of it. Rob again, there it is. Inverted full Nelson slam. We've seen that before. 1, 2. And Barney kicks out at 2. And Rob is beside himself here. He can't keep the drunk down. Is he going to try again? Oh, he's using Barney's move. Slugging him in the stomach. Oh, including that uppercut. Those are solid fists. Solid fists, and again, whoa, Rob's arguing with the ref there. He thought it was over. Rob took his eyes off Barney. That might have been a mistake. Barney hammering Rob right in the back of the neck, and Rob answers back with a fist right to the face. There's a haymaker. Barney now throwing Rob into the corner. What the hell is he doing? Barney getting up to the second rope here. Oh boy. Last call. Side slam off the second rope. And the referee is checking out Rob. I think Rob might be out on his feet. Nope, ref checked him. He's still good. And Barney picking him up by the head and dropping him right back down onto the canvas. Barney's not going to have none of that. Oh my God. Now he's really going after him. Just slugging him in the head. Barney tried for his finisher and it didn't work. Went for a pin, that didn't work. Rob kicked right out of it. Oh! I didn't see that, but was that a low blow? I think that might have been a low blow there. Then again, I might be mistaken. Barney went to pick up Rob, and I saw him strike, but I think he struck him a little low there. I don't think he meant to. Oh! And another claw. Oh, God. Just mauling that shoulder of McFarland's and drops the leg. But it looks like Rob's hurt his own legs. Oh, what a headbutt. I think he hurt himself. Oh, what a kick to the head. Barney really laying into Rob's head here. Rob is still fighting, but hell, even Rob's trying to get him up on the second rope. He actually had trouble getting Barney up there. And is he going to do the same thing to Barney? He is. Side slam right off the second rope. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 there. And Rob again getting angry with the official. Oh, grabs Barney by the head. Oh, and drops him. Watch this. Right after the pinfall's over, just picks him up off of the mat by his hair and slams him head first into the mat. If he's not out now, I'll be surprised. 1, 2. He kicked out again! And Rob is livid! He can't believe that Barney got up! And Barney's measuring Rob now! Oh, here we go again! Leveling in that chassis of his. Oh! And another hard fist to the face. This might be it. 1, 2, 3, and McFarland puts down the robot. Robro put on one hell of a match with Barney. Big props to him for lasting as long as he did and doing the kind of damage he did. If Barney isn't impressed by that, I don't know what the hell he's been drinking. I mean, look at that slam. Like Barney's head coming off of that. And there's that power bomb. That vicious one. Barney did a hell of a match here. Like I said, big kudos to Rob for lasting as long as he did and doing the damage that he did. I don't think Barney was ready for it. Rob, seriously, props on that match. You not only held out with Barney, you took several of his finishers. So now we will move on to a match just before we have our women's championship match. Every title could use a number one contender. So we're going to have one. Are you sure you'd be able to tell him that that's what you want to do? Because I think you got your jaw jacked pretty good. Let's see. We'll get Lynn in there, of course. Cynical is right. Let's see. I did promise. Actually, never mind. You're going to be out there with your cohort tonight. Never mind. Sorry, Shimmer, not this time. Here we go. The winner of this match will be number one contender towards the women's champion, whoever that may be tonight. No sass any. The match has not happened yet. Do not count chickens before they fry, because they eggs. The Dark Queen is based off of the last boss of Battletoads. I guess you can sass a little bit being champion, but just remember it all falls on you later on. It's an old NES title. Honestly, if you haven't played it, you missed out, because it is out of control hard, but it is fun to play, especially when you have a friend. Because you can beat each other up, for one. You shouldn't, but you can. And the best part is, you can't turn it off. So you have to fight together as a team, or destroy each other. And you can't turn it off. Here we go, number one contendership match. And here comes contestant number one, the leader of the Elements of Insanity, Brutalite Sparcake. You better believe she wants to win this match. Obviously, she wouldn't mind getting that gold belt around her waist either. Barcake is traveling into her very first prison yard match. All it basically is a Hell in a Cell, but with 6 people in it, the action's going to be hard, heavy, and for the love of cripes, I really hope, not too bloody. The girls don't usually get bloody, but I gotta tell you, this is a brutal match nonetheless. And here comes Sonica Duscan. Anybody want to mention to Sonica's manager, and I know certain people know who that is, to possibly let them know what's about to happen. As Sonica gets ready to step in here, as well as her sister Pyria, who's also in this match. Sonica is ready to have a party here. I hope she realizes what she's getting into. I mean, for one, she's going into a cage, and she looks fun-loving now, but I bet you anything, once that cage drops, she's going to have to change her personality real quick. And here we go, the representative from the Nightmare Imperium. I'm going to have to ask the Nightmare Emperor how to pronounce her last name, so I'm just going to call her Lynn for now. Lynn would love to get a shot at being #1 contender. I'm sure she would love to take that gold back to her Emperor. And she's quickly becoming a bit of a fan favorite out here. The crowd seems to really like this one. She's a hell of a competitor, I'll give her that. She's the runner-up of that Battle Royal that was taking place at the house show last night. Lynn awaiting the next competitor. And by the looks of it, with the rainbow colors entering the arena, there's a good chance that it might be a certain Cyborg. Gee, okay. And here she comes. Rainbine will be entering her first prison yard match. This is going to be a hell of a contest with all the ladies involved. I mean, they're all pretty aggressive in their own right. Rainbine stretching out her legs. She's ready for whatever comes out. The Dark Queen about to make her entrance. No big deal, Cameroon. Here we go, the Dark Queen on her way out here. This has been the first time we've seen her actually compete in a match other than that Battle Royal from last night. She did rather... well, we thought she did rather well, but she was one of the first ones out. So I gotta tell you, her coming into this match, her odds aren't really all that good. I've got to admit. then again, you never know. Here we go, the last competitor, which I believe is Pyria. Here she comes. Pyria'd love to get a shot at the XPWL Women's Championship. Ever since Sonika lost it, she's been adamant about trying to get it back, if not for Sonika, for herself. And tonight she's got her chance. You can see her staring up at the cage. Getting a good look up there. I don't think Pyria is really intimidated about going into this thing. She looks surprisingly calm. Here we go. The cage is beginning to lower as the prison yard is now open. And immediately, the Dark Queen went to the outside and comes back in with a chair. Brutalite is squaring up with Lynn, and Sonika takes a vicious chair shot. Oh my god, right to the face. Oh my god, the stomach, the back. The Dark Queen really working over Sonika there. And now she's taking one of the turnbuckle pads off. Pyria and Rainbind squaring off in the corner here. Rainbind trying to get Pyria up as Brutalite and Lynn keep... Oh, it's really hard to keep track of all the action going on with all three sets of women completely out of each other's way. Then again, Sonika, Dark Queen, Pyria, and Rainbind are the only four in the ring. Brutalite and Lynn out here on the floor, right in front of the door. Oh my god! Nice moonsault by Sonika. Rainbind going for a cover here, but it didn't even get a one count. Sonika getting ready to set up for a power bomb here. Drops her flush. And Lynn taking Brutalite, slamming her into the cage wall. And now she's taking her focus up with Rainbind here. And suplex, and Rainbind dropped right on her head. Pyria inching out of the ring. I think she was going to go after Brutalite. And they meet up with each other. And Brutalite goes soaring over the top rope. And Pyria's going out after her. We had a one count on the Sonika by the Dark Queen. Sonika rolls out to the floor to get a breather. The Dark Queen now looking like she's focusing on Lynn, but Lynn's too busy with Rainbind to care. Rainbind sends Lynn right into the exposed turnbuckle. And Lynn, I think the back of her neck hit the exposed buckle bolt. Lynn's not faring too good ever since she hit that turnbuckle. Oh, Lynn counters into a DDT on Sonika here. It's one pinfall to a finish here, so it doesn't matter who gets pinned. It's one pinfall. Lynn sends Sonika into one of the other corners that isn't exposed. That was nice of her. And Lynn chucking chucking Sonica out and, what the hell, suplexing her from the second rope. What a suplex. Taking her out on the apron and then lifting her all the way over the top rope. And, oh, Sonica with a Hurricane Rana, and the Dark Queen with a splash, hitting Peria right in the back of the neck. Sonica setting up for a roundhouse kick and hits Lynn with it flush. Going for a cover here. No, not even a 1 count. It's going to be a lot harder to get a 3 count with that many women in the ring. Oh, and Sonica, is she going for an axe kick? No, she's going for a, oh my God, a Hurricane Rana DDT. And oh, Sonica with a wonderful Phoenix splash from the second rope. And right now, Rainbind being taken to Suplex Kingdom by the Dark Queen. And she's setting her up. Is she going to hit her finisher here? Picks her up. She's going to F5 Rainbind. And Rainbind down. Lynn going for a cover. Sonica kicks out. The Dark Queen goes for a cover. No luck there either. Lynn went to try to catch Dark Queen. It didn't really work. And the Dark Queen with another German suplex. Rainbind hitting the turnbuckle on the way down. Lynn getting a victory roll here. 1, 2, and Brutalite interrupts the count. These girls want it bad. 1 pinfall to a finish. Who is going to be walking out of here with the championship gold? Sonica into the corner again. This time, is she going to suplex her again? Lynn grabbing Sonica. She's going to suplex her back in again. Up off the second rope and drops her with a Falcon Arrow. And now Lynn turning her attention to Brutalite. Taking her down a notch. What is she going to do? Oh! So that's what she was doing. Sonica did that earlier. I guess she was stealing Lynn's move. Peria taking the Suplex Kingdom as Lynn rolls out to the floor and Rainbind gets tossed out by her own partner. Rainbind and Brutalite are having a bit of a scuffle out here on the floor. Rainbind with a beautiful sunset flip but no pinfalls outside the ring. Now Lynn and Rainbind going at it again. Lynn runs right into the post. Sonica's the only one in the ring, and the Dark Queen is out cold. But nobody's focusing on the Queen. They're going out onto the floor while the Queen's recovering. I don't know how smart this is. And Peria, she's out on the other side of the ring. The Dark Queen hasn't noticed her yet. Lynn has noticed Peria, though, picks her up. Lynn, on the other hand, didn't count on Peria countering the hold. And it looks like she's going to try for a finisher here, while everybody else is occupied outside the ring. Oh! And they stole Lynn's finisher again. Lynn feeling her own finisher twice now. Oh, corkscrew leg drop. And Peria goes for a cover here. 1, 2, 3, and Peria Cakes is the #1 contender. And she'll meet the winner of tonight's main event match for the Women's Championship. While Sonica did not win the match, the Bloody Symphony has another chance to recapture the XPWL Women's Championship. Yes, she did. I'll give Lynn credit. She did a damn good job out there. Very, very close. Nevertheless, she'll be meeting the winner of the next match coming up. Here we go. Before this next match gets started, I would just like to say to the 13 viewers that are here, I thank you very much for allowing me to entertain you this evening, whether it be for 15 minutes, a half an hour, or almost our 2-hour mark coming up. We're at about 1 3/4 of an hour. I would just like to say that I appreciate your viewing, and I am very, very glad that you guys are enjoying yourselves. Thank you very much. We'll see how many slots I got left before that happens, Mr. Knott. I also have another person who is waiting to make their debut, but I need time to make him. I gotta tell you, even if Sonika didn't win the match, you gotta believe she's probably very happy for her sister. Especially considering whoever is meeting who at the end of this match. Let me put it this way. It goes full circle, because the subjects originally were the ones that took the title away from Sonika. If Flitter loses the title to Magic Mare, then it's the subjects and the Bloody Symphony all over again. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the XPWL Women's Championship, which is what our wonderful announcer with the microphone that's clearly off would be saying if she wasn't 3 sheets to the wind. Here we go. The fireworks are going off. That can only mean one person. The great and magnificent one is entering the extreme battlefield. She's been waiting for a one-on-one shot for the title. She's been very patient, and it's paid off. In fact, whoever wins this match and wins the title will be defending it at our first XPWL pay-per-view coming up sometime within the next month. We call it the Thanksgiving of Pain. We have the arena and everything set up. We can't wait to show you. We're actually going to try to video at the entire event. If not, we will live stream it. But I would prefer to do the video because I'm going to do some editing and hopefully add some music to these wonderful broadcasts of ours. Because unfortunately with the PS4, you cannot get music. So we will figure something out here. In the meantime, let's get set for this title match. And if I'm not mistaken, I can see a certain leader of hers on the entrance ramp. Looks like Shimmercakes is making sure to be out there to see Magic Mare secure the Women's Championship. Walking right through those sets of fireworks there. Got to admit, give Shimmercakes credit. That's bravery. Could be stupidity. She could have gotten her face all burned up. Then again, I haven't seen Shimmercakes be afraid of anything yet. Trying to get the crowd on Magic Mare's side here. That's not going to be too hard. This is going to be a hell of a match. Like I said, there was a battle royal last night, and while Magic Mare and Flitter did not completely get into a fight together, they did share a bit of a scuffle before Flitter ended up eliminated. Magic Mare lasting all the way till the end of that battle royal, eliminating Lynn last. Again, Lynn has been on a roll lately too. I wouldn't be surprised to see her in the title picture not too long from now. Here comes her opponent, the reigning champion. If she wins this, I've really got to edit that championship entrance. Flitter making her way out here. Doing a bit of taunting. Showing Magic Mare the title, saying this is about as close as you're going to get. Magic Mare outside on the floor, pacing around the ring here. I think I just heard Flitter scream down to Shimmercakes, "How's the back, cripple?" Here we go. This is for all the marbles for the women's division. Here we go. XPWL Women's Championship on the line. Introducing first, from Equestria, the potions master of the subjects, the great and magnificent one. She is Magic Mare. Her opponent, also from Equestria, master of the angle grinder, the current reigning XPWL Women's Champion, Cynical Flitter! Flitter giving the title to the referee. This will be one hell of a match coming up. Keep your eyes glued to the television set, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss this. And Magic Mare not taking this seriously. She's really got to start thinking a little bit more thoroughly about what she's doing. And here we go, starting off with a sidewalk slam from Flitter. And she's focusing on Magic Mare's head right off the bat. Magic Mare counters an Irish whip, sends her into the corner. And Shimmercakes, it's Flitter with a good punch to the jaw, trying to get Magic Mare's attention by putting one of her hands up. Oh, forearm shot by Magic Mare and a face buster. Flitter now being beckoned up by Magic Mare. who's up on the second rope, goes for a chop and missed. Flitter got out of it, went for a clothesline. Flitter dodged it and kicks her leg out from under her, dropping Magic Mare face first into the canvas. Now she's focusing on her head, punching her in the face. Magic Mare wanted this #1 contendership match with Shimmer Cakes, but she didn't count on the factor that Cynical Flitter would walk out with a title that Magic Mare was actually very adamant about trying to win from her leader. Flitter drilling her head into the canvas as Magic Mare drops her and tries to do a splash off the ropes. That didn't help too much. Oh, and Flitter with a headbutt. Not above using her head for some devastating moves. Flitter up on top. She's beckoning Magic Mare to get to her feet. What's going to happen here? Flitter, nice Hurricane Rana, and Magic Mare is down. Center of the ring, Flitter going for her finisher, I think. It's a pump hand, yes it is, pump handle, Death Valley driver. They went to go for a pin and Magic Mare caught her coming in. That didn't matter though, she got a good clothesline for her trouble. Magic Mare not exactly sure where she is, manages an atomic drop. I think she was a little punch drunk after that finisher she took. Flitter making sure she's in control. She's actually controlling this match very, very well. And even here, going for a backbreaker. Magic Mare not really being able to pull off much offense here. So far it's been all Flitter. Oh, kick right to Flitter's face. And Magic Mare again with a DDT this time. Drilling Flitter face first into the canvas. Stomping on the elbow. Magic Mare again trying to do something. Oh, a flapjack. Dropping Flitter face first into the canvas. Oh, Flitter kicking Magic Mare in the side of the head. These two are getting into it, really putting on a clinic here. This is the kind of thing we were thinking was going to happen between these two. Magic Mare going for a cover after a Russian leg sweep and only gets a 1 count. Flitter kicked out right away. Good ring presence. Oh, drop kick right to the back of her neck. Flitter unprepared for that, but she hits a jawbreaker. Going for a neck breaker now and manages to hit it. Shimmer Cake's watching on here. This might be over. Oh, pump handle Death Valley driver again. And Flitter's got a chance to end this, but she's taking herself over to the corner. What is she doing? Is she going to spear her? No, oh no, that's back. What the hell was that? A forward flip DDT. 1, 2, and Magic Mare kicks out at 2. What the hell was that? Whatever it was a hell of a move. Literally pulling Magic Mare right into a front flip DDT. And I think she's going to try again. No, Magic Mare caught her this time. Picks up Flitter, powerbomb, and holding it down. 1, 2. Flitter kicks out, but she's pulling it into a Boston Crab now. And the ref is out of position, not even trying to check. As Magic Mare can't keep the Boston Crab hooked. Taunting a bit here. Trying to get some momentum back, no doubt. Magic Mare again trying to do something here. An inverted atomic drop. Oh, and a double leg drop into a drop kick. Wow, what a combination there. Oh. Magic Mare is getting a bit of a chance, but she's taunting. I don't know if this is advisable. Flitter's getting up already. Magic Mare not paying close enough attention, and I think it just cost her. She's going for another pinfall attempt here. No. I think Magic Mare grabbed the ropes, forcing a break. Flitter going for her finisher one more time again. Is it going to happen? Yes, it is. she's not done with her. What is she trying to do? Oh, whatever it was, Magic Mare was ready for it. Gets her in a front face lock here. Oh, and a jawbreaker, and Flitter's down again. Going for a pinfall here. 1, 2, and a 2 count. I didn't think she'd get her, and I didn't think she'd get a 3 count out of a jawbreaker. Magic Mare tried a drop kick. It didn't work. A fisherman suplex on Magic Mare, and she kicks out instinctively. Flitter, I think, is going to try again for that damn DDT of hers. Is she going to pull it off? No, she's not. Magic Mare caught her again. And an STO. Brings Flitter down onto her face. Magic Mare now taking Flitter, putting her in the corner. What the hell is she doing? Sends her out to the floor. What the hell is Magic Mare thinking here? Oh my God, jumps through the ropes into a tornado DDT. Magic Mare really pulling out all the stops here. Dropping Flitter face first on the floor out here. 1, 2, no, a 2 count. And Magic Mare showing signs of frustration here. She thought that move would have pulled it off. She wasn't counting on Flitter getting up from it. Flitter into the other corner now. Magic Mare off the... Whoa! Almost fell off the top rope, but she managed to hit it. She managed to hit her corkscrew moonsault even after almost falling off the top rope. And Magic Mare's going for a submission here. She calls it... Oh! She calls it stage fright. And she's got Flitter locked in. Flitter can't get to the ropes from where she is. She might have to tap here. No, she didn't tap. But what kind of damage was done? Oh, couldn't have been that much. Flitter with a nice arm drag here. And Flitter tried to go for something. Oh, Magic Mare going for a headlock, and she's got it locked in here. Flitter breaks it, gets into a headlock of her own, and lets go of the hold. She's going to try again. Is Magic Mare done? Oh, and down she goes again. Going for a pin. 1, 2, and Magic Mare kicks out at 2. Flitter's exhausted. I don't think she was counting on this. Magic Mare slamming her head off the canvas. 2, 3. I think, oh my God. I think Flitter was she just got worn out. One's got to wonder if that stage fright submission that Magic Mare put on her did some damage. After that, there's that DDT. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I got to admit. Magic Mare pulls out the victory here. Again, I gotta say, I think the problem with what happened with Flitter is once she got hit in that stage fright submission, she really, she didn't put up much offense after that. Magic Mare winning her first women's championship. Celebrating. I'm sure Shimmercakes is just as happy and proud for her as Rachidile would be. Congratulations to Magic Mare, and we're going to send Flitter to the EMTs to get looked at. I honestly think something might have happened there. One last match tonight, and it's the big one, the Prison Yard for the International Championship. What do you mean what happened to audio? It should still be there. What do you mean my doctors can... We want to make sure you're okay. I know this is Flitter, but we still gotta get her looked at. I mean, we're not gonna send her home with a concussion. Maybe so, but just make sure she's okay. Let's see. I can't use Pyro, unfortunately. He belongs to somebody else. Okay, fine, Flitter. Go home. Pass out on your way home and die somewhere for all we care. We wanted to check out your health to make sure you were okay. But if you're insistent, fine. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Sorry about that, Hannah. God, my stomach is not liking these. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cole. Now, if you wouldn't mind, considering she still lives at the palace, would you please drop Flitter off in her room? I'd really appreciate it. This way I don't gotta worry about her. And by the way, yes, Crackhead Charlie is in this match. I figure we could use a larf. Don't say that, Cole. Weirder things have happened. I mean, think of the squash match that Vincent Strongman was in, where he wasn't even in there for 5 minutes and Ganesha squashed him. And I mean literally squashed him. And yes, this will also be the last match of the night because I gotta tell you, wearing these particular earphones makes my forehead sweaty. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. It's probably the hair, but meh. And here we go. The first combatant to enter the prison yard for the international title is, of course, Abobo. He hasn't had a title opportunity in a while, so it'd be good to see him actually try for the international championship. Considering, while he may be the mayor and principal of River City and River City High School, we do remember that he is somewhat, he still has roots back in his home. The man from Tianjin, China. Unhinged? I'm not exactly sure if he's unhinged. He just likes to brawl. He has a thing for beating the hell out of people, including students at his own school. That's what detention's like at River City High. Be smart, don't enroll your kids there. This guy'll fucking kill him. Or make him tough, whatever comes first. Here comes the first, here comes the second man to enter the prison yard. And of course, it has to be Crackhead Charlie. Good God, every time we see him, he's looking worse and worse. One has to wonder if he was outside the back of the stadium looking for somebody to help him with his fix, because he's barely walking to the ring. I don't even think Charlie knows where he is. You notice the cameraman, though. Oh, good possibility. This guy will get his stuff from anywhere by the looks of it. And I don't even know if he's, I don't even know if he knows where he is, really. I mean, he's even looking at the lights right now and just, I don't know, it looks like he wants them. Good God, is he awful looking. Here we go. This will be the second time Vincent Strongman has stepped into the prison yard. His first time didn't go so well. Talked to Strongman earlier. He's livid about the fact that he lost his only chance at the world title. But apparently getting a shot at the international title is a good second prize. Even if he has to go in there against 5 other competitors, he says it's worth it. And here comes the one that stole Magic Mare's entrance, pretty much. Eric Anderson, illustrious Eric Anderson. You know, this man would love to be the international champion again. I got to admit, I am a little ticked off that he is deliberately ripping off Magic Mare here. Then again, Anderson was kind of doing this entrance before Magic Mare came in. She just made it better with all of her fireworks. And this guy just hurts your eyes because he glows. Because he wears so much body oil, his body actually glimmers with it. Light just bounces right off of him. One can only imagine how this match is going to go. Our main event of the evening. Following this will only be information regarding XPWL Thanksgiving of Pain and the status of Shiva's #1 contendership and what he's going to go for. Here comes the next competitor, Gabriel the Destroyer, the former world champion. You gotta figure Gabriel is itching to get another championship title on his belt. I mean, losing the world title was a pretty crushing blow, but you gotta figure with the international championship within his grasp, he's going to take that offer. He might be the smallest guy in the heavyweight division, but he can throw even the biggest guys around. Gabriel taking his sweet time getting into the ring here. He knows what awaits him. He's had more than his fair share of these types of matches in his career. Actually, a good portion of those matches, he's broken quite a few people over the years. Here we go. Next guy should be the last one and the champion. Oh yeah. Things are about to get interesting. Here he comes, our international champion who still has yet to lose that championship belt yet. This is going to be an interesting fight to say the least once everybody's locked in that cage. If it's anything like the women's contest we had earlier, this is going to be a hell of a match. The only person I see having any major problems here is Crackhead Charlie, because he's the smallest guy in the match, and more than likely the weakest. If he gets thrown around in here, he's probably going to get broken in half. Here we go. International Championship on the line. And it looks like Strongman's hooking up with a Bobo. Gabriel's hooking up with Doomsday, and Eric Anderson is beating the living hell out of Crackhead Charlie. This action's going to be hard to keep track of. Everything's going pretty fast-paced here. Oh my God! Gabriel taking a knee right to the face. And a reverse suplex. Gabriel goes down there. Oh, what a clothesline. And Doomsday rolls out to the floor to get a breather here while everybody else continues fighting. Oh my God, a Bobo picking Strongman up off the mat and power bombs him. And now Crackhead Charlie is getting stuck in a submission. Oh my God, look at a Bobo holding him up over his head. As Gabriel sends Strongman over the top rope to the floor. Gabriel with a moonsault out here to the floor right in front of us here. Everybody's locked in. Doomsday pounding on Eric Anderson, and it looks like he's going to go for the sit-out power bomb here. Doomsday, sit-out power bomb, and Anderson is down. Doomsday, on the other hand, has taken his focus off of Anderson. No, he hasn't. No, he was going to. Gabriel picking up Doomsday. Look at the strength here as an underhook pile driver. Taking Doomsday right out of the equation here, dropping him right on his neck. Gabriel going for a backbreaker and a shoulder claw being applied to Doomsday here. Doomsday barely conscious. He's up now. Oh! Is he going to choke slam Strongman? Yes, he is, and wow! He got some serious airtime there. A Bobo with a big boot right to the head. Crackhead Charlie trying to fight with a Bobo here. I don't know if that's advisable. A Bobo's huge. But Charlie still finding a way to outsmart him. Gabriel's going for a cover here. 1, 2, and Vincent Strongman kicks out. That'd have been a hell of a thing, losing in the 2 of these prison yard matches, only to find that they were both title matches, and he was a challenger, and he ended up on the losing end both times, being part of the deciding fall. Crackhead Charlie and a Bobo are going at it inside the ring here. Nice neck breaker by Charlie. Charlie getting picked up and dropped head first on the turnbuckle. Anderson going for a neck breaker here. He thought he was going for a power bomb. Turned out it wasn't. And a Bobo trying to go for something in the corner. That didn't work so well. Gabriel got out of it. And a spine buster for his troubles. A Bobo working Gabriel back to his feet. Tried to go for something. It didn't exactly work. Gabriel countered it. And Gabriel, he's going to try to choke slam a Bobo. Gets him up. A Bobo is almost twice his size, and he lifted him up and actually choke slammed him. And now he's going to powerbomb Doomsday. What a show of strength here. Oh. Eric Anderson tried to capitalize on a pinfall on a Bobo. It did not happen. A Bobo kicked out. But now we're going into... Oh. Doomsday covering Crackhead Charlie. And Charlie kicks out at 2. Surprisingly, he's still alive. And Charlie really trying to fight his way out of this one. I don't know what the hell he was taking earlier, but it's gotten him aggressive. Didn't do that much for him, though, as we're getting another sit... Oh, we were getting a sit-out power bomb. A Bobo interrupted it, and a sidewalk slam for Doomsday's troubles as Gabriel goes out to meet Charlie. Now Bobo's going for a pin here. 1, and only a 1 count. Strongman having a hard time getting back up to his feet. And, oh, head first into the post. I think Strongman's been busted open. Yes, he is. Vincent Strongman is bleeding profusely from the forehead. Oh, and a Yakuza kick from a Bobo. Takes Eric Anderson right off his feet. And Strongman trying to choke out Gabriel. It didn't work. Crackhead Charlie going for one of his own finishers. Oh my God, and a back body drop sends Crackhead Charlie flying. Strongman barely able to keep himself up. Like I said, he's bleeding profusely from the head. And there's that belly-to-belly suplex. 1, 2, and Gabriel kicks out at 2. Oh, Anderson interrupting a power bomb there. A Bobo getting draped across the second rope, and an underhook power pile driver takes Vincent Strongman right out of the equation here. 1, 2, and Vincent Strongman kicks out. Eric Anderson spearing Doomsday into the side of the cage wall. And look at this! A suplex! Oh! Strongman is back up on his feet. Crackhead Charlie went for an aerial maneuver, and he only partially got it there. He hit Strongman right in the head, but he didn't really faze him all that much. Oh! Crackhead Charlie going for a cover here, and a Bobo interrupts the count only to get kicked in the gut by Doomsday. Charlie getting ready to pull off his finisher again. Here he goes. Oh! Manages to hit it if he goes for the cover. No, Anderson kicks him out at 1. Make sure to stop the count. Oh! Gabriel went for a choke slam. It didn't work. Crackhead Charlie got out of it. And now Charlie's up in the powerbomb neckbreaker position and drops Charlie to the canvas. Anderson's going for a cover here and only gets a 2 count. Ooh, kick to the back of Crackhead Charlie's leg there. Anderson gets tossed out to the floor. Gabriel with a suplex. Uh-oh. We got a power bomb in the middle of the ring here, and he's holding it. 1, 2. No, a kick out. Now he's got... Oh, the cell has been broken open. Anderson and Strongman just went through the cage wall. They're right out here in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, knee lift. They're getting dangerously close to our table. I don't think it's safe to be out here. Oh! And Strongman and Anderson are out there fighting amongst a bunch of chairs that have been strewn out here for the timekeeper and everything. Anderson getting back inside the cage. Strongman's been left outside. Oh, overhead belly to belly by Doomsday. And a Bobo rolls out to the floor. Gabriel picking on Crackhead Charlie here. Doomsday now with Vincent Strongman out here in front of us. Oh no, Russian leg sweep. There's a couple of chairs down here. Doomsday just dropped him right into it. He's climbing up the cage. What the hell is Doomsday doing? Doomsday has climbed to the top of the cage. The crowd's going crazy. We've got a pin here, 1. And Anderson kicks out at 1. Gabriel trying to use the ropes there. And a Bobo's going up after Doomsday. This could be disastrous. What's going to happen here, folks? And Strongman's following him up at 2. Oh my God. What are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? Gabriel is following suit. He's going out there. Charlie's heading out there by the looks of it. He's keeping an eye on everyone. Anderson's the only one that's not up there. Good gracious, ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen in this match? We can barely see anything up there. And Gabriel is climbing down. No, he's coming back up. There had to be some sort of an interest. Oh, raking the eyes there. Doomsday with an elbow shot. All 6 competitors up on top of the cage. Can only imagine how that's going to go. And oh, here we go. Now this is a good view. Everybody's up there. There's got to be pins in the ring. Oh my God, Strongman's a bloody mess. Oh, and a DDT on top of the cage by Anderson. Everybody's up here. I did not expect to see this in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. And it's only going to get worse with all 6 of them up here. I mean, you got to figure there's close to 700-800 pounds up there. Maybe even more. And this isn't even including Crackhead Charlie's weight. Oh, a gorilla press slam that didn't go anywhere because Gabriel interrupted it. I can't believe all of them up there. Oh my God, backbreaker. You can only imagine how this match is going to go. There has to be a pinfall in the ring with them all up here. This could take a while. And Crackhead Charlie went to go for something and he got countered. I think everybody's trying to figure out who to square off against here. Strongman, I don't think he knows where the hell he's going either. Strongman's a bloody mess. Strongman went to go for a back suplex or something. He couldn't get the job done. Gabriel keeps on taking him out of the equation. Crackhead Charlie gets a DDT out here. Good God. It is getting brutal out here. It's all going to come down to who wants it more. I got to tell you, with this many people up here, I cannot believe the amount of damage that could be done out here. Uh-oh. Oh. So many finishers up there. They are fighting tooth and nail. Oh, backbreaker. And into a Russian leg sweep. Doomsday still trying to figure out who to pick as an opponent. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex as Anderson nails it. Gabriel and Eric Anderson working over a Bobo here. And a Bobo went for his belly-to-belly suplex. He couldn't get it over. He's got 3 people on him. A Bobo's got Doomsday, Gabriel, and Eric Anderson all watching him. Gabriel with a backbreaker. Everybody, literally everybody here is squaring off with everybody. I do not like how close Gabriel and Doomsday are to the side of the cage there. And they are all determined they're going to take one guy down. And it seems to be a Bobo. Gabriel went to go for his finisher, and Crackhead Charlie messed it up. Doomsday's barely made any offense while he's been up here. He's just been watching everybody else beat the hell out of each other. It's not bad strategy. Oh. Who is going to be the one that gets the #1 contendership? Everybody is vying for everything right now. It's all going to come down to who wants it more. And I really got to admit, I'm a little afraid of what's going to happen. Oh my God, a Bobo landing on the cage pretty hard. I don't know if you noticed there, but I think some of the cage was giving way. Oh my God, a suplex. Everybody seems to be targeting a Bobo for some reason. And a Bobo's trying to fight off as many of them as he can. And a Bobo has got a hold of Crackhead Charlie. I think he was trying to choke him out. Oh! Too much size. Gabriel tried to pick up a Bobo. It was all for naught. Now Strongman taking his shots at him. Uh-oh. Oh, a wrestling slam on the center of the cell. That thing does not look very sturdy right now. Oh! Crackhead Charlie taking a power bomb. And chucking a Bobo right across the cage here. The Bobo's taking heavy damage in this match. Gabriel's been down for a while. We're going to need EMTs out here. Someone's going to get injured. That's a for sure thing. For a championship match, this is insane. And again, we still have no decisive victor. Everybody's on top of the cell. I cannot believe that through the entirety of this match, we haven't had anything yet. Not even a pinfall attempt, but nobody's there. Nobody's down there in the ring. Doomsday. Oh, ooh. Tried to go for some kind of a suplex. Strongman picked him up and just chucked him off. Everybody going after everybody here. Strongman with a headbutt on a Bobo here. Anderson's picking up a Bobo. Strongman's going after him from behind here. A Bobo gets rid of Anderson, but he doesn't get rid of Strongman, he's breaking Strongman's eyes. This is getting interesting. A Bobo takes a backbreaker for his trouble. These guys need to be careful up here. Oh! A Bobo's been taking so much heavy damage in this match. Another backbreaker. You gotta wonder if he's gonna even be able to finish this match, let alone win. And a Bobo's choking out Crackhead Charlie. And everybody's fighting now. Gabriel interrupting a back suplex. We have had so many close calls already. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh, it didn't happen. Almost had somebody get picked up. Uh-oh. Strongman. No, it didn't happen. A Bobo countered it. I cannot believe how brutal this match is. I agree with one of our fans out there, D-Mod. This has been one hell of a brutal match, and it's still far from over by the looks of it. These guys are going. I've never seen it get this violent. Not yet, anyway. The aggression factor is 100% here. Strongman finally starting to come to a bit. He's been bleeding all over the cage. It's amazing he's still standing at this point. And he's not. Strongman standing up. Takes a shot at Crackhead Charlie. I think he's going after a Bobo. A Bobo lifts him up, but he doesn't go anywhere. Oh my God! Crackhead Charlie just went face down into the canvas after taking a pile driver. And a Bobo, he went through as well. Crackhead Charlie's going for a pinfall here. Crackhead Charlie is our international champion. I don't know how he did it after taking that fall through the cell, but he somehow won the title. But after everything that he's gone through, I don't think he's going to be holding it. We got to get him to an EMT stat, even if he did win. Him and a Bobo took the most damage in this match. Get the EMTs out here is right. I don't even think Charlie knows where he is. And the title's glitched out. Oh, joy. I can't believe Crackhead Charlie has become the XPWL International Champion. And you can hear the crowd. They're pissed off. Then again, after Crackhead Charlie went through the cell onto his frickin' face, we thought it was over. He caught Gabriel out of nowhere, and Gabriel got completely caught off guard. Before we end this broadcast, I would just like to let you all know that at Thanksgiving of Pain, there will be a championship title match. But as far as I've been told, the #1 contendership that Shiva has won, he has surrendered to Mr. X. Mr. X has decided to cash in that #1 contendership slot and face Rachidile at Thanksgiving of Pain for the XPWL World Championship. Why Shiva would give up the chance to win the XPWL World Championship is beyond me, but he literally gave it to Mr. X. We'll have more on that story as it develops. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourselves a pleasant evening.